evening, Bikini Bottom. This is Perch Perkins reporting live from the Bikini Bottom News Studio. We have some shocking news to share with you all tonight. Bubble Bass, the beloved owner of the Krusty Krab tube, has tragically passed away in a bizarre accident. According to eyewitnesses, Bubble Bass was found unconscious in his office at the Krusty Krab tube earlier today. It appears that he had ignited his own gassy farts in order to smell their pleasant aroma. Joining us on the phone now is Mr. Squidward Tentacles, who was one of the first people on the scene. Mr. Squidward, can you tell us what happened?
Well, Perch was quite a sight to see. Heard a loud explosion and rushed over to see what had happened. When I arrived at Bubble Bass' office, I saw him lying on the ground, surrounded by flames and smoke.
That sounds horrifying. Did anyone try to help him?
No one could get close enough due to his gaseous state.
And do you have any idea why he would do such a thing?
Oh yes, Perch. It's quite simple, really. He always said that igniting his farts enhanced the aroma and brought him great joy.
Well, thank you for your insight, Mr. Squidward.
You're welcome, Perch.
Moving on, we also have Mrs. Buff on the line, who was a close friend of Bubble Bass. Mrs. Buff, can you tell us about your relationship with him?
Oh, Perch, it's just so tragic. Bubble Bass was such a kind and gentle soul.
Yes, he would be greatly missed by all.
And to think that his love for his own farts is what caused this terrible accident. It's just too much to bear.
Well, thank you for joining us, Mrs. Buff, and sharing your memories of Bubble Bass.
Thank you, Perch.
We also have Mr. Krabs on the line now, who is not only Bubble Bass boss, but also a good friend. Mr. Krabs, how are you coping with this tragedy?
It's been tough, Perch. Bubble Bass was like family to me.
I can't imagine. Did he ever mention anything about igniting his farts before?
That he did it, and he came from that no-good Plankton. He convinced Bubble Bass that it would make him more successful in business.
You mean Plankton had something to do with this?
Yes, and I'll make sure he pays for what he did.
Well, there you have it, folks. Well, sure enough, events in this already tragic story. Now let's go out to all those affected by the loss of Bubble Bass tonight. As we wrap up our coverage on this devastating news, let us remember Bubble Bass as the kind and generous man he was,